Hey guys, I'm back with a new video, and today's video is on a update on Ash vlogs. I'm surprised that it's been going on for like 3 days in a row already. Like, I'm just really shook how it's just not ending. It keeps going. Like, I thought maybe after a day there's gonna be closure after like the live stream, or after like 2 days. No, it keeps going. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about some new things that was kind of, figured out from looking at the clues throughout the live stream, and also some clips from the live stream. So one of the first things I wanted to talk about was some clues led to a location, and this location was the Glendora Industrial School. And a lot of people, this is a theory, obviously we're not sure. A lot of people think that maybe this is the place where the live stream is happening, where they are being held and stuff. And I was like, it makes sense to me, but then also there's some good points of people saying they don't think so, because like the halls just look, I don't know, too small. That's what some people were saying. I was like, yeah, that's kind of true. But before this, well, not even before, the school used to be like, I guess, some kind of like boarding school, that took care of, I guess, kids. And I feel bad because you already know in places like those, things are not that good for the kids. Well, I'm not saying every place, but for most part, a lot of people's stories at those types of places, it's not good at all. So that kind of has its own history. And I was like, what if that is probably the place? And I feel like someone could probably go check it out and visit it, but I feel like it's not a good idea, because if nothing's there and you get in trouble for trespassing, you're gonna, I don't know, you're gonna get in real trouble. So I might as well not. But there's some people who were saying they did want to go to the place and check it out. One of the second things that was found was a link to a free text host, and it was like anonymous text hosting service. And they figured out the password, and the password was feed, F-E-E-D, in all caps. So when you go to that, it takes you to another page with the link, and when you click the link, it then takes you, at least to me, it took me to my Google Drive, where I tried to open the obviously the file, which was slide.rar. And when I tried to open it, obviously it said it didn't support it. So I tried to open it like with a different website, and when I tried to do that, it was weird because it was just a bunch of gibberish, a bunch of like words. Like, obviously it didn't work to open the file. So I was just like, what the hell? So I tried another thing. I tried to convert it, and it did work, but when I was trying to download it, like, my computer said, nah bitch, you're not downloading this because it has a dangerous file. And you know what? I ain't gonna risk it. I am not gonna risk getting a damn virus. I don't want to. So I decided not to do it. And then there was another link that was for I think it was another link, it was Trust, and it was like the same thing. It was another file, and someone told me that yeah, it is a damn virus. So they're most likely both viruses. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna risk it trying to open it. So if anyone has a computer or laptop, they do not care at all if it gets a virus, then go ahead and try it if you want. That's only if you want. I'm not saying to do it for me, but yeah, you just have to do it if you have a computer you don't really care about. Other than that, don't do it, or else you probably gonna get a virus and your computer gonna be all jacked up after that. Now it's time to talk about some new footage that came out, at least yesterday in the afternoon after I had posted the first video. I saw that in the live stream, the guy put like a little TV in the room or shed, whatever it was, and he's put a tape in it, and then the tape just started playing a bunch of clips of a family, like just a family. You know how like some families, they like to record clips and they go back on it when like the kids are older and they reminisce. It was like that kind of like VHS tape. And it started to get creepier each time. As time progressed, you were able to see the girls tied up and their mouth covered, obviously pointing at that they were kidnapped and held hostage. And then as it keeps going forward, we see that the father is also tied up and with the bag over his head. So obviously I can't show those clips here because, you know, YouTube and its strict rules, and it has minors in it, and even worse, the minors are obviously being held, you know, hostage. And even though we know this is an ARG, this is just, you know, like a puzzle, like for us to solve, YouTube still, it's not in YouTube's guidelines, so obviously I can't be posting these clips here, but I am gonna show you a little snippet of what I was talking about. So after you could see the whole family tied up, it keeps progressing, and then as time passes, you could see that they start setting a fire. Whoever has them hostage, which most likely is the I Know Where She Is clan or cult, whatever this is at this point. I mean, I don't know what they were burning. It could have been honestly anything. The house, evidence. I honestly don't know. Maybe the bodies, but some people were saying that they think that they're still alive or maybe somewhere else. So I honestly don't really know. This is creepy stuff. Like, the amount of things going on in the live stream, obviously not every second because it goes on for hours, but when something goes on, like, it's kind of crazy and scary, like how much thought and detail they're putting into this, you know? So yeah, those were some clips that were found when they were showing some old VHS, you know, tapes. So after those, there was new scenery, and what I mean was because there was a camera set up inside that led to, like, you could just see black. It was like a big hole, you could just see black, and you could see graffiti obviously all over the concrete or the cement, and obviously over there, that's where a bunch of crackheads go do their crack. I don't know, fucking be fiending over there. So I don't know, I wonder why there is a camera right there. Maybe that's like a place where, like, if you go in there, somehow it will lead to the facility they're in, but I honestly don't know. So that was kind of one of the new things that was shown in the live stream. Something else that was interesting is that there is a new person. You know, obviously in the last video we saw how that one person is being held and has like the bag over his head, and you can see like the cult symbol in the back. So obviously we knew about that person and plus the body bags, but then later on in the live stream, in after the countdown finished, and it was like brand new, I guess, footage of new things happening, we saw that there is a new place, and this new place has like a little bed, and it's like a different angle, because obviously in the first one we saw, like, the camera's just set up near the ground, so you could like kind of see like when the person's like laying down, like kind of half their body because the camera's so low. And in this new one, obviously it's like all the way on the top, so you could see all the way down. So that was interesting, seeing that there's somebody new and we kind of don't know who they are. There was one last thing I kind of needed help, and I just wanted to know what you guys took from this. Okay, so during the live stream, obviously there was a part where a voice starts talking and saying, I think, letters, and I'm gonna be quite honest, I could barely understand the thing. You know, some letters I would be able to understand, but other than that, I was just like, what the hell are they saying? You know, I didn't really understand. So I want to show you guys the little clip, and I want you guys to let me know what you think they said, or if you already did know about this, like where did this lead? Because what I noticed about this, they leave a lot of clues in different places for like links, and it's just so hard to get them all and try to figure out like what goes where. So that's like one thing difficult that I give to all the people investigating this, because you guys are freaking real ones. Like, you guys are dedicated. So yeah, like I said, obviously you could tell what letters they were saying, but there's like some points where I was just like, I didn't really catch what they said. And honestly, I'm not good with all this decoding stuff. Like, I am not. So that's why I was like, I don't even think by me writing it down, I don't even think I'm gonna get anywhere with it. So that's why I'm saying, like, if what they said, or like you've already looked into it, like, do you guys know where that thing where that led? Because I'm just curious. I would like to know. So yeah, other than that, I feel like the guy in the tub, I feel like you guys have seen that was from yesterday's live stream. So other than that, I didn't really catch anything else. Obviously, I probably missed something because it's so long, but other than that, that's all I caught from yesterday and some in the morning, but that's about it. So yeah, like and subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to get notified when I make a new update on this. And yeah, like I said before, help me out if you guys see something interesting going on the live stream. It would be great if you guys could film it, save it, and then send it to me so I could save it on my phone and probably use that like for a next video. That would be amazing. Obviously you don't have to, but it'd be a little helpful, not gonna lie. So yeah, like I said, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I make an update on the Ash live stream. I'll see you guys in the next video.